Welcome to the Daily Energize Podcast, where you'll get a jolt of energy and a quick tip to help you conquer your day. Now here's your host, the Prince of Positivity himself, Spencer Jones.
Hey, Energizer, it is I, your host, Spencer Jones. Trying to do a weird radio voice, but that just doesn't fit. I'll need to keep experimenting. But it is I, Spencer Jones, the Prince of Positivity, here with you in this episode of the Daily Energize. I don't think that voice was anything crazy or weird. I don't know, it felt off. I don't know. It just wasn't me. And you know what? That's okay. I like being fun, silly, and goofy. That's my authentic self, being fun, silly, and goofy. And I hope you are being your true, authentic self. We've talked a lot about that these last 2 weeks. And I want to talk about one more thing before we finish out this week that we've touched on a couple times throughout the last week or two and well before that as well. And that is, be kind to yourself. I mean, yesterday we talked about asking yourself hard questions. Last week we talked about vulnerability. We talked about leadership earlier this week. There's so many things that, yes, the Daily Energize is here to help you live your life to the max. And to do that, well, we try, at least I try, to help you become aware of the walls, the shields, the different things that are stopping you from shining as bright as possible. Because then we could become aware of them, then we could change them. But there's a small issue with that. Maybe it's not so small, I don't know. Is if we're constantly looking for the things that are stopping our light from being seen from the rest of the world, we're not celebrating the amazing growth that we've had. And we need to take more time to celebrate. I know I do personally, and I really hope you take time to celebrate you. Because you are amazing, you are worthy, you are enough. You've grown so much, and all the things that you're doing, I hope you celebrate it. And I hope you're kind to yourself, because life can and will throw you those curveballs, those obstacles, those difficult moments. And when we dive deeper into dissolving those walls that we become aware of, right? Those obstacles, the walls, the armor, those different things that stop our light from being seen as bright from the rest of the world and even ourselves, we go deep with it, right? We work at solving it and releasing it and dissolving and letting it go. But in that process, we can get beaten up, right? We ourselves can beat ourselves up over that. And I'm here to remind you to give yourself some kindness. Be compassionate, be kind, be loving to yourself. You matter. Are you showing yourself that you matter to you? Are you giving yourself that kindness, that love, that respect that you're worthy of? I know I'm not always that way to myself, and I'm working at it. That's all I can say is I'm working at it. And I hope that you are being kind to yourself. And if you're not, if you're like me, you're working at it, hey, I know I'm in good company because you're pretty amazing. It's okay to not have everything perfect. It's okay to not have all the answers. That's part of this human journey. And that's beautiful. That's all right. But as we go on this journey, as we go through those valleys, we work our way up to the summits and we celebrate the summits, and then we come back down and go through another valley and reach another summit and rinse and repeat and rinse and repeat. Be kind to yourself. That's all I'm just really trying to drill in this episode. Be kind. So let me ask you, how can you be kind to yourself today? What are 3 things, 3, not 1, but 3 things you can do today to help yourself be kind to yourself, or to be kind to yourself? What can you do? It doesn't have to be a big fancy thing like, oh, I'm going to go get a massage, I'm going to go out for dinner, I'm going to get myself this present. It can be those things. Or it could be, I'm just going to take a little more time to breathe and be in the present moment. I'm going to go for a walk. It could be anything you want it to be, as long as it's something that's beneficial, helpful, and kind to you. Show yourself some love. Because you are a freaking rock star. You've been through the battle. You've gone through these wars. You've been beaten up. Take some time for you to heal, to recharge, and to keep shining bright. Because you are worth it. Please take time for you. Please be kind to you. To your beautiful self. Be kind. All right, thank you for joining me in this episode. I hope you take time for you today and this weekend to be kind and keep going. Be kind to yourself. This journey isn't easy. Give yourself some love, some grace, some understanding, some compassion, and be kind. All right, until next time, I'll catch you later.